If you are easily offended or you grow easily annoyed, then flipping pieces for profit might not be something for you, because I'm just being honest with you. There are going to be several situations where you are going to just flip out. You're going to be kind of annoyed why things are happening like this. Buyer is going to reach out to you and say that the item that you just checked before shipping it out now suddenly doesn't work anymore. And if you're not careful, because you are easily provoked or easily annoyed, you blow things up, you flip out, and even you throw away a potentially good buyer. This PC right here, the buyer has proven to be a very, very good buyer. Buyer bought 3 pieces of this PC many months ago, and then the buyer reached out to me and said one of the pieces wasn't working. If I was somebody that was going to flip out on every little thing, this particular transaction would have been the transaction that would have made me flip out. But because I understand that sometimes it is what it is, when you flip pieces for profit, you have to expect everything, because you are dealing with electronic components. Hello, they can easily go defective, and sometimes even from reasons not directly related to the seller, the device might prove defective. In this particular case, it was a BIOS related issue. I kind of feel like the BIOS wasn't properly updated, and one reason or the other, the PC was just malfunctioning. Naturally, this shouldn't be a problem for the seller, because we kind of sell good hardware. We do not mess with the hardware, with the drivers or the BIOS. This is the responsibility of the buyer. But when the buyer reached out to me and said it wasn't working, pretty much putting a blank statement on the PC, I had to take the PC back, because this is the responsibility, like an extended service to whoever comes to our shop to buy stuff. And this is not going to be for you if you are easily angered, because you might be so stressed. You might be wondering, why is this buyer trying to return this PC? Perhaps they're trying to scam me. Perhaps they've done something with the PC. Look, I told the buyer, look, take out the hard drive, because I wasn't ready to be involved in any data related losses and stuff like that. And on this PC right now, I have put in a new hard drive, and you can tell from the way I'm cleaning this PC that I'm excited doing it, because I can never tell who the buyer is. The buyer has already proven to be responsible, buying 3 pieces of this particular PC from my shop and also shipping the PC in a responsible way back to me, in such a way that I received the PC, no scratches, everything was intact. Now it is my turn to go ahead and prove to the buyer that, look, I am a seller that you can actually count on. And this particular thing I'm doing right now, spending time again to wrap this PC, cleaning it, not minding the fact that I already spent money and time shipping it out. I had to buy a new shipping label, new bubble wraps, new cartons, and even spend time in making sure that the PC is well shipped out again. This is exactly what buyers want to see. And if you are somebody that is easily flipped out, easily angered, any little thing, any little request from a buyer, you're already like, what the hell is this again? You're already like so angry, and you take the PC, you throw it in the box because you feel like you already spent money before, sending the PC out. This might be where you encounter a problem, because if you do not do the right thing, it doesn't matter that you already spent money before. Not do the right thing, you stand a chance of destroying this PC during transportation. If you have not put in enough bubble wraps, you have not done the work that you have to do, the buyer is going to receive the PC. First of all, they will not be happy. They are still going to know that you are not a responsible seller. And in the event that they ever need more PCs in the future, I can tell you for free, they're not going to come to your shop. But this one I'm doing now is what we call an extended responsibility to the buyer. Even though this transaction took place many months ago, I'm still happy to do it. You can tell from the way I have handled the PC so far. But if you are that person that is kind of flipped out, that is kind of easily angered, easily flipped out, definitely this might not be for you. You might want to consider a different model of business. Of course, you might be excited, you see me flipping pieces for profit here and you want to do it. I'm telling you, it's not just enough for you to get good pieces, to buy them and bring them home and clean them and sell them. There are other things that happen behind the scenes. Sometimes buyers reach out to you to ask you for invoices that you already sent before. Sometimes you send the invoice one time, twice, thrice. They are still writing you to ask for the same invoice. Yes, you have to do what you have to do. Sometimes a buyer buys a PC like this, switches it on, doesn't know how to connect it properly. This happens in situations where a PC has a graphic card installed. Most times people tend to plug the DisplayPort cable, the HDMI cable on the onboard graphic card, on the PC. And in most cases, they do not see signals, and they reach out to you and tell you the PC doesn't work. Please, can you please take it back? And sometimes you even try to propose to them that, look, I can help you. I could make a video call with you just to see how we can, make things work. Sometimes they are not willing for that kind of stress. They just want to send back the PC to you, and it's your responsibility to be nice to them, to receive the PC, and even go ahead and thank them, telling them that, look, if you ever decide again to buy something in the future, perhaps you can come back again to my shop. When you do not know how to do these things, you might be wondering, why are my competitors, excelling and I seem to be failing in business? This is the thing that brings about the difference. Of course, business doesn't necessarily have to be profit all the time. It's a service to these people, a service to somebody that is in their need of a laptop or in their need of a computer, service to somebody that is in their need of a monitor. That is where you come in. And if you are not willing to do this service joyfully, happily, then this business, which is the business of flipping pieces for profit, might not necessarily be for you. I have solved that question. There used to be a time I was easily angered when my PC gets returned. I was not so happy about it, and when it gets returned and even gets defective in the process, I kind of flipped out and sometimes go ahead trying to block the buyer, trying to just write them some kind of stinker emails. But right now I have gone beyond that stage of doing business. I have come to realize that, look, you're being nice to people, being nice to people that come to your shop is just going to be the game changer. It might just be the reason why somebody might come back again to your shop. I hope this video helps you. I'm just here doing what I have to do. If you find this kind of content interesting or relevant, please go ahead, click on the like button, consider subscribing to the channel, and above all, please leave me a comment. I am so happy to read your comments and reply to you all. Until I see you again in the next video, peace out.